Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, JP Tarot Readings, and today I'm going to answer the 16 Witchy Questions Tag. So without any further ado, let's just jump right in. So, question number 1, do you have a witchcraft name? No, I don't have a witchcraft name. When I first started to practice and to study magic and Wicca specifically, they talk to you about craft names. And I did have one in the beginning, but as I continued my practice and accumulated more knowledge, I realized that I didn't want to use a craft name. I didn't want to separate my mundane self from my magical self. I want there to be unity. So no, I don't have a craft name. Question number 2, where are you from? Where are you located? I am originally from Long Beach, California, the LBC. And right now I am living in the San Fernando Valley of Los Angeles. Question number 3. Do you wear a special amulet or jewelry during spell work? Yes, I do. I love some onyx. Onyx is a very good protecting and defensive stone. I love to wear it because it's very aligned with the darker current, which is something that I'm all about. Question number 4. What is your favorite space or place? My favorite space or place, I love to be in nature. I love to be surrounded by plants and trees. I love the beach. LA has some really beautiful beaches. It also has some really dirty ones too. But yeah, at home, at the beach, out on the hiking trail, every place has its own unique magic. It's just up to you if you want to connect with it or not. Question number 5. What is your favorite stone or crystal for magical work? My favorite stone or crystal for magical work, it really depends on the type of working that I'm doing. I will tailor, the ingredients to the work that I'm doing. But for magic in general, I think quartz crystal is the best because clear quartz, it's one of those stones that you can tell it what to do and it will do it. You can program quartz for any positive goal and it will work for you. So quartz. Question number 6. How long have you been practicing? How did you come to this path? I've been practicing since I was 13 years old. As a kid, I always loved mythology. I always loved Arthurian tales, fairy tales, folklore. I always had my nose in a book. When I was in middle school, I met a girl who was a gypsy, and it was through her that I discovered tarot cards. And she had a deck of tarot cards. She showed them to me, and I was like, wow, what is this? I'm definitely gotta check this out more. And it was from there that I researched local metaphysical shops in my area. Long Beach has a very big pagan community, so there are quite a few different shops. Researched some shops, I visited them, and that's how I started. I'm sure that they were really annoyed that there was this little kid there who wasn't really buying anything and asking all these questions, but God has blessed them because that was my start. All right. Question number 7. Do you have a deity, god or goddess, and how do you connect? My goddess is Hecate, and Hecate was the first goddess to bust my Wiccan cherry. She was the first goddess to pimp me out, so to speak, occult-wise. She was the first goddess that I felt drawn to that actually responded to me. The first goddess that I actually saw results with. She definitely makes her presence known. In the beginning, she really, really did. Nowadays, her responses to me seem to be a little bit more subtle. They're literally, it just comes into my head. where before it was more about signs and wonders. And it's still about signs and wonders, but now I feel I have a much more like a voice in my head of Hecate. Does that sound strange? I'm hearing voices. No, but she speaks to me through my intuition, and she speaks to me through signs and wonders, through tarot cards, and I connect with her. I burn incense with her, for her. I honor her during the dark moon, always praying to her. So yes, thank you, Hecate. Question number 8, what is your favorite incense or smudge? My favorite incense would have to be dragon's blood. My favorite smudge would be sage or mugwort. All right, question number 9. Have I ever had to clear a space of a negative entity? No, I've never had to clear a space of a negative entity. I've had to clear spaces of negativity. I've had to bless, new homes, new apartments. But have I ever come across a negative spirit, a poltergeist, a demon? No. Negativity comes from human beings. It doesn't come from spirits. It comes from humans. And there are some negative people that I've had to, banish or throw a little hex at. But have I ever come across a spirit or entity that is completely evil or negative? No, I have not. Question number 10. What is your favorite witchy show or movie? I love a good witchy show. Some of the good shows that I've watched, Witches of East End, that was really cute. Some older ones, Buffy. Buffy was really good. Charmed was cute in the beginning, then it got really, really whimsical. But movies, Practical Magic, of course. What else is there? Serpent and the Rainbow, The Believers, Midnight Offerings. Those are some good witchy movies. Okay, question 11. What do you do to raise energy before spell work? To raise energy before spell work, I'll do some yoga, bust out some asanas. Chanting is one of my favorite ways. It really just depends on the type of working. I will raise energy in accordance with that. If I'm doing prosperity, I'll probably chant. If I'm doing, a curse, a hex, I'll probably do something that's a little bit more aggressive, that's a little bit more, that generates a little bit more angrier, aggressive emotion. So it all just depends. Chanting, meditating, drumming, yoga, really just depends. Question 12. Do you see yourself helping others magically? Yes, of course. I come to this path to help others, to shine my light for others to see. This world is full of darkness, spiritual blindness. The major religions want to keep you in their dogma. They want to keep you going to their temples and giving them money, giving them offerings, when they just give you slavery in return. As a professional tarot card reader, I have worked with all different types of people. And let me tell you that there are some crazy people out there. There are people out there that don't really care about spiritual growth. They just care about the power aspect behind tarot cards and magic. And they don't really care about evolving and bettering themselves. They just want what they want, and they want it at whatever cost. And I'm like, okay. And it's those types of people that really turn me off to doing work for others. I've had the situation happen to me a couple of times where, especially people that have questions about love, they'll book a reading with me. We'll do the reading. I'll give them the answer. That's that. Next week, they'll book a reading with me asking the same questions again. And next week, again and again. And the cards don't lie. They're not going to change their answer. It's you that has to change. And it was this woman who refused to change. She refused to let this man go. She wanted to put roots on him to keep him in her life. And the cards were clearly saying, he's no good for you. He's not interested in you. Leave him alone. But she just couldn't. So I told her it would be better, to do something so that your love for him will go away. She didn't want to do it. She wanted him, and she didn't want to hear what I had to say or what the cards had to say. So, there's only so much that I could do as a root worker, as a reader. Everything else is in the hands of the client. So if they're not prepared to make the changes, I can't make the magic work for them. So just, a little taste of actually working with the public. It's not always pretty. So that is why I love helping others. But if I really don't know you, I'm probably not going to do some work for you. It really all depends. It really all depends. All right. Question number 13. What is your preferred form of divination? Tarot cards. Plain and simple. I've used runes. I've casted Obi. But tarot cards really get my psychic juices going. All right. Question 14. What element do you work with the most? Probably air magic. I am an air sign. I love to burn incense. Just cast a circle, burn some incense, and meditate. I love to do that. It's very simple and effective. But as a practitioner, I really feel it's important to have a balanced use of the elements and not use one over the other. If you use an element over and over and over again, and you are not balancing your practice with the other elements, you're creating a spiritual imbalance. So it's very important to always have balance. Use all the elements. Don't use one more than the other. Question 15. What if you threw a witchy party, who would you invite? All the famous witchy YouTubers, you're welcome to come to my party. I would invite everybody. Why not? All right. Question 16. What are your witchy goals? My witchy goals, like I said before, it's, to shine my light. It's a symbolism of the Hermit card, standing alone, shining your light in the darkness for others to see. My path has been a walk of wisdom. It's been a walk of accumulating knowledge. And with that knowledge, there comes a responsibility to, pass that fire on to others. When you see other people suffering, you want to help them. And there is a lot of spiritual blindness in the world. A lot of people walking around confused and lost because they don't have a connection to their spiritual side, to their spirits, to their ancestors. And so that's one of my witchy goals. Being more active in social media, on YouTube, on Instagram, just sharing my practices with you guys, sharing my unique combination of ceremonial magic and sorcery with New Orleans style hoodoo and Los Angeles Chicano style brujeria. So I'm excited for the future. I'm excited to see what the future holds. So I hope you guys will follow me on that journey. Thanks for checking out my video, and please subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram at JP Tarot Readings, and I'll see you next time. Till then, guys, thank you.